Hey guys, my name is Billy Wink. I'm the CEO of HP Auto. And today I'm going to talk to you about one of my favorite trims for the 992, the Carrera GTS. So one of the things I like, right, is the GTS is like a sweet hybrid. And what I mean is you've got the Carrera, and you got the GT3 RS, and then the GTS is like right in the middle. So one of the things I love about this car is the center locks. I like center locks on Porsches because it gives it a racy look. It just looks aggressive. Now obviously there's a little more maintenance and upkeep with it, but I think that really makes the GTS stand apart and gives a kind of aggressive racy look. So that's one of the things I really like about these. Another thing I love about the GTS is I like how you could customize the options. So with this car, right, it's got the Ruby Star paint, which I love, but it's got the carbon roof and the carbon mirrors, and I just think that really makes this thing pop. So cosmetically, if I had a GTS, it would literally be in this spec, maybe orange, but I do like the Ruby Star. So with the GTSs, as a Porsche enthusiast, most of you guys know the Sport Design body kit. So I love how it's a Sport Design body kit. I love the PDLS Plus. One of my things I love about these cars is at nighttime when they have those like 4 dots in the headlights coming at you. So I love how it's got those as a default, but I definitely like the Sport Design front end because it lets you know it's not necessarily like a base Carrera, and it kind of just makes the car stand apart cosmetically. So I really love the clear taillights here on the GTS, and then like when you're looking at the car from this angle, I love the way the center locks look, the clear rear taillights looks here, and then like how the Porsche and GTS emblem is in black with the black tips. Like I really think that brings the car together and just really makes the GTS pop. So that's one of my favorite things on the GTS is the rear end view of the car. Obviously with the GTS, they come with the standard Alcantara interior, which means you don't get the cooled seats, but you do get heated seats. Normally as a bucket carbon seat kind of enthusiast, so to speak, I would want that, but after driving this car around, again, it's like the perfect hybrid of a base and a GT car. So I don't mind these. These are the 18-way seats. I do like the Alcantara because it sets it apart from like a regular Carrera. And on the 992 GT3, I really like how it has the gloss carbon, but in this car, it's low-key with the matte carbon, so I don't mind that. And then obviously, this is my favorite part about the car. It is a 7-speed manual, and they really got it right in this car. It is extremely fun to drive, and I would not get this car any other option but a manual. The other thing is right here, and this switch are my 2 favorite features of this car besides the manual, because the GTS has its own unique Porsche Sport exhaust. Then obviously we have the Sport mode, Sport Plus mode, so when we engage that, the car is a little more peppy, the valves open up, and the car is just a little more aggressive, and it has the backfire and gurgle, so that is a really big plus for me on these cars. So on the performance side, it's obviously twin turbo. It's a 3-liter, 473 horsepower, 420 foot-pounds of torque. So, it's obviously not like 500 or 600 horsepower, but it's definitely a great package. It's not as quite light as the GT3. It comes around 3,400 curb weight. Depending on some of your options, you can get up to 3,500, but overall the performance on the car is really good, and as long as you option in the way you want, I think it's a great alternative. If you're on the fence between a Carrera S, a base Carrera, or a GT3, I think this is a great compromise because you have all the features that you would want in a GT car without the price tag. Obviously it's a little less performance, but you've got the center locks, you've got the aggressive Sport Design body kit. Depending on your option, you get the carbon, you have enough power to have some fun, and you get a 7-speed manual. So I think it's a great alternative if you're not sure what you want to buy. So that's my take on the 992 Carrera GTS. It's one of my favorite cars right now. I love the manual transmission. I love the Ruby Star. I love the carbon. So hopefully you got some value from this, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.